Ilsabard, divided in twain by a vast mountain range. Those who would traverse its jagged peaks face peril at every step. But why go by foot when one can simply fly? On the outskirts of the Imperial capital, in the frozen wastes of the Magna Glacius, the winds howl in icy protest, as if to warn against further trespass.
Everybody out here in long sleeves and just me, the little short sleeves.
We've received word from Thancred's reconnaissance party. They've sighted a detachment of heavily armed Imperials.
Survivors of the Civil War, perhaps?
Perhaps, but there is more to it than that. Maxima reports that they are led by Vergilia, legatus of the 3rd Legion, which comprises the bulk of their number. However, they are also joined by several members of the 1st.
From what I recall, the 3rd Legion fought for Nerva in the War of Succession following Varus's death. The 1st, on the other hand, were under the direct command of the Emperor and rejected Nerva's claim to the throne. These legions were enemies.
Indeed. In fact, our sources claim that it was a conflict between them that sparked the Civil War. Yet now, these former foes cooperate to defend a ruined Garlemald from invasion.
Then it is all but certain they have been tempered.
So, what's the plan? If me and my crew is out reaving, we charge straight in, no messing about. But that ain't what we're here for.
Quite right. Soldiers or no, they are people of Garlemald, the very ones we have come to aid. Direct confrontation is unavoidable. Nevertheless, we must make every effort to limit casualties on both sides. Rather than kill them, I would remove them from the field.
How so? Savage beatings, disarmament, and imprisonment? Not impossible, but easier said than done in the heat of battle.
Having observed the opposition, I imagine Thancred had something to suggest?
He did. He and the other scouts have already infiltrated a supply depot some distance beyond the Imperial detachment's current position. Stored within is a stockpile of Magitech armaments, and once we give the signal, Thancred's team will destroy them all. In so doing, we will deprive frontline troops of materiel, and likely force the detachment to send men to investigate.
Divide and conquer. Not a bad idea.
Once the scouts have finished their preparations, we will split into 2 groups. The first will form the vanguard, while the other brings up the rear with our supplies. As for the Scions, I ask that you lend your assistance where you deem it needed most. I would prefer, however, that you accompany the rearguard and be prepared to join the van at a moment's notice. Kept in reserve as our trump card, so to speak.
Yes, ma'am. Meanwhile, at the Imperial Supply Depot. Well, Thancred's still looking suave.
Your proposal was well received. More specifically, they asked that we destroy the Imperial's toys in as spectacular a fashion as possible.
Pistola always did have a flair for the dramatic. She's not an easy woman to please, but I shall do my best to satisfy her thirst for fireworks. All right. Once more for my peace of mind. Our first objective will be to rig the enemy's magitech with explosives. After we've withdrawn to a safe distance, we'll detonate them remotely. Our second will be to issue a deactivation command to the automated units via the control terminal. If our calculations are correct, this signal should reach those deployed on the front line, giving our friends a much-needed upper hand. The blizzard will help us stay hidden, so let's aim to get in and out before it passes. Trust in the plan, and we should all live to see tomorrow.
In the meantime, I will relay messages back and forth as the situation unfolds. You'll forgive me if I ask again, but are you certain you wish to play the lone wolf?
Wouldn't have it any other way. Call it foolish and reckless if you like, but I'll get the job done. I always do.
Love that confidence.
Well, I wish you the best of luck.
Oh, I get to fight as Thancred. Okay, Solid Barrel Camel, Nebula, Swift Deception, Silent Takedown. Let's see here. Okay, reduces damage by 30, just like normal. Mask your presence, making it impossible for most enemies to detect you, and increases movement speed, cannot be cast while in combat. While hidden, delivers an attack that... Okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna... Okay. Swift Deception renders Thancred invisible, increases his movement speed. While active, enemy soldiers and magitech will be unable to perceive his presence, even if they are in close proximity. However, it has no effect on the guard dogs, and they will be able to detect him regardless. Moreover, this action will be used outside of combat, and will also be unavailable with magitech fields or execute other actions. Thancred's Silent Takedown will instantly render a soldier unconscious. It can only be used when Swift Deception is in effect. Though it cannot be used on magitech or guard dogs, utilizing Silent Takedown whenever possible is essential in clearing a path to your objectives. As guard dogs can detect Thancred even when Swift, you can instead use a bewilderment bomb to distract them and sneak past unnoticed. Conversely, bewilderment bomb have no effect on magitech or shoulders, so take care to choose the right tool for the situation. That's nice that they actually kind of go over what everything, you know, basic things do, so that's nice. That's a nice change.
Keep your wits about you.
It's time. We only have one shot at this, so let's make it count.
Alright. Take a nap.
Seven hells.
Alright.
This is Thancred. The explosives are in place.
Very good. All is proceeding as planned. Head to the control terminal. It should be to the northwest.
Understood. Have the others wait at the rendezvous point.
Play it safe. Lots of troops around this section.
Must be losing my touch.
Okay. What's the best way to approach this? Cool. No problem. That was dope.
You are returned, and none the worse for wear, to my considerable relief.
What news from our comrades?
They stand at the ready.
Excellent. Then let the fireworks begin.
A few moments later, at the rear of the ill-starred contingent's supply caravan.
The blizzard's beginning to clear. The Vanguard should be engaging the Imperials any moment now, if they haven't already. Ishtola and the others are with them, so I'm sure they'll be all right, but... Wait! Something's coming!
Oi, oi! Looks like we ain't the only ones who sent out scouts. Keep them away from the carriages! We lose those, and we're as good as dead!
Let's rock it.
Protect the others!
A brief respite, but stay alert. Keep the carriages safe.
What impeccable timing! Fear not, friends! The savior of Islam is here!
A fine display, but the other carriages are still in danger. Go on ahead. We'll hold the line.
I've been itching for a good scrap. Back there? We're fine. I'm ready for more. Hear that? Get to the front and turn the tide.
That's cool to see the character portrait. Meanwhile, on the front line.
Removed from the field was not a euphemism for enthusiastically murder.
It's nothing that won't heal in time. The trouble is, their tempering has made them utterly fearless. Subduing them would be easier if they had the capacity to submit in the first place.
Well, this is the path our young charges would have us walk, and that we all agreed to follow. You knew it would be hard, yet still you pledged your lance, did you not?
That I did.
Not consensus, Elise.
That's for Gilia. Damn it. I need to help the others take her down.
There's no end to them!
Hi there.
I was wondering when you'd turn up. There's no stopping us now. Come on, let's show them what we're made of.
Three tanks and a DPS. This is going to be interesting configuration.
We have them now! Forward!
Come on, Lucia, why are you doing like level 50 paladin rotations there, babe? Holy cow, Pippin! My goodness. Nah, dude, what are you doing, babe? Do we have any healers in this configuration? I see nothing but casters and tanks. And and a monk, and a bard. But like, yeah, nothing but DPS and tanks. Oh boy, okay, that's a fun config. Whew, spicy.
Tremble before the sun!
Get wrecked! Goddamn Saudi, my goodness.
The three. Rest, recover, reclaim yourself. Then we will fight again, to the death. Sadu had two.
Poor Magni.
That was the last of them. The day is ours, thanks to your timely arrival. What of the supply caravan?
All well.
Outmaneuvered, but not outmatched. Good. Let us take the Imperials into custody and rejoin our comrades. And soon we shall arrive at the capital.
Wow, that tower is a little creepy.